There's always lots of news. The Supreme Court has adopted an ethics conduct for the first time ever. This is literally the first time they've ever responded to public pressure, although all they did was make promises and there's no enforcement measure. So it's extremely weak, but it is a step in the right direction. So Amazon has a whole bunch of free AI courses, and this guy says they're very good. I imagine they are. Very interesting, and one thing about them is they even have the non-technical track for managers, which is, you know, what types are there and what can they do, and then they have the detailed ones for developers at various levels. So this seems like really good stuff to take. I would like to take these classes myself. Here you go. OpenAI is trying to recruit Google's employees by offering them $10 million to jump ship. So, like I say, if you get into AI, it's a good move. What's that?
They have free trial.
Yeah, but how long? How big is the free trial?
Oh, I
Some of them I've seen give you like 15 minutes or something.
No, you have to apply for it. I don't know.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see. Yeah. All right. Anyway, so there is now a tool. I checked a month or two ago, there was a tool that came out, but it claimed that it could poison your pictures so that AI couldn't learn from your pictures. And now somebody's made a video poisoning tool. And what these things do is add a few little dots like snow to it that you hardly notice, but they foul up machine learning models, although I highly doubt they will really fool them for long because the defenses are pretty simple. Anyway. And here's something which the people seem surprised by, but I'm not really surprised at all, which is that AI-generated faces that are white are more convincing than photos. And I think people have known for a while that the people usually look more pretty and beautiful than natural. And this is why I think people wear makeup. The fact is that a real human face has got blemishes and flaws and stuff and is not as beautiful, and therefore I think people will think these, and they say not as convincingly real. So anyway, not a huge effect, but there it is. This is interesting. The European Union has been keeping their encryption algorithms secret, and they have just decided to open them. I didn't know they were ever secret. In general, in cryptography, it is considered a very bad idea for your algorithms to be secret because then nobody can examine them and decide whether they're trustworthy. The American standard is the public algorithms are published, and for years everybody is able to analyze them and try to crack them, and you don't trust them until they pass that process. So they haven't published them yet, but they will soon. So that's interesting. It may be interesting to find out how their algorithms compare to the ones we're using. And the cryptography class, I probably should talk about this one. The main thing about this is it's yet another flaw in RSA encryption, but it is a really unimportant one. It only has one chance in a million of affecting you. But what happens is you make an SSH handshake, and under certain conditions, the server will make a mistake and drop a bit when doing the calculation. And if you're using particular old versions of SSH that don't have protections against this, you can then get a key which is incorrectly multiplied. You're feeding up something that is based on the composite of two prime numbers, it's RSA, and they multiply it by the wrong number at the other end. And this lets you use the greatest common denominator algorithm, an ancient algorithm from Euclid. If I have two numbers that share a common factor, it is very easy to find their common factor. So if I send them something containing p times q, and they calculate p